Hello, it's Felicity here from Zenith Tarot, the place for emotional healing and gain wisdom from tarot to navigate your life. This is May tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. And here, this card describes the general energy at play for you in May. It seems that in May, you might want to defend the things or people that you value. It feels like you have your own ideals, and you might have been building something that is very valuable for yourself. And it feels like in May, you may feel that the things, the value that you have been building might facing a threat. So you feel that someone or some external environments that it's going to bring a threat to the things or people that you value about. And this can be the philosophy, the belief system, and your ideas about yourself, about the world will face some kind of challenges. Maybe there's a threat from the outside external environment or external influence. And because you do not want the belief system, or you do not want things to be fallen apart when there's a challenge. So you do whatever it takes to defend it. And at this point, you really have to see whether the things or people that you value worth defending or not. Sometimes the threats will reveal something to you and let you know about whether you really need to defend something. Okay, sometimes the things, the belief system, the solidness that you have been building, there's a reason why it needs to fallen apart sometimes. Maybe the solidness in your life or in some areas of your life no longer serve your soul's mission, and your soul knows about it. So your soul will attract the people or environment that will help to tear down the old pattern that you no longer need. So you really have to ask yourself whether the things or people that surrounding you are worth defending or not. Also, you may question about your belief system, your ideals, some ideas or philosophical beliefs. And yes, so ask yourself whether it is really worth defending, or it's just about security. Sometimes we stay in certain situation, or we stick to certain people due to the fact that they bring certain security to us. So you have to ask yourself this in May. And when it comes to the area of career, it feels like the card is telling you that you may need to assess your value and also your financial gain. And it feels like you do work hard and you do have certain type of savings, the solidness, and the income that can help you to pay the bills and find a secure place to live in. And there's a solidness in your career and in your life. But then at the same time, the card is saying that please not to fall into the slavery of the material gain of the income. Yes, we always want security, we always we have bills to pay, but then how much is enough and how much is not enough, it's really personal, you know. Sometimes we always want more and more concerning finance. We always want more money, we always want more pay rise, we always want more income, and sometimes we will lose in the material world, and we will focus on the income rather than how much we feel satisfied in a job, in certain career. So yes, maybe you are expanding financially, you are expanding, but then at the same time there's a certain type of like a feeling, there's a trap in the you know, the focus on the income, you know. Like yes, you are very secure about the income, about your job, but at the same time there's like a trap trapping your own soul and your emotions. And one part is expanding, another part is shrinking. The part that focus on material gain and income is expanding, but then the other part, your emotions, your connection to the love source, your connection to people, your connection to the satisfaction of your job is shrinking. So your soul may be telling you that your emotion, your fulfillment of the soul mission is shrinking. So you may come to the point to question about your job and about your soul's mission in this month. And the card is suggesting not to fall into the trap of not to fall into the slavery of the income and the financial resources. And you have enough. And also you may want to divide your financial gain. Maybe you put a little bit of investment or finance in certain area of your life. Maybe you need to pay the bill, yes. You need to pay the mortgage, yes. Maybe you need to have some money for your own personal pleasure or pamper yourself. Maybe you need to have put some money to your studies or to your own fulfillment. So divide the whole income into several parts and try to spend it wisely. And maybe you need to get the savings. You need to withdraw some money from your saving this month. So manage your finance and at the same time balance it, not just focus on the income. Your soul is whispering to you another part that is shrinking, so balance it. And when it comes to how you connect with others on the social setting, it feels like you follow the traditions, you follow the taxes, the old tradition, and how society tells you to do. So when it comes to connecting with others, you remain in a very formal, polite way, and it's about you know, talking about philosophy, about feels like a little bit of uptight as well, and you are not 100% emotionally connecting with others. Yes, you try to connect with others, but it's all about, you know, remaining a formal courtesy, a formal attitude, and it's all about, you know, connecting on the surface and on the traditional sense. You have not been 100% let out of your emotions. You always want to create the image that projecting outside, that let other people know that you follow traditions, you are good, and it's kind of like formal. So when it comes to this, people around you cannot reach to the deepest level of your soul and the deepest mingling of the emotions. There's a little bit of like defending your own emotions using the foremost attitude when you socialize with others. And also maybe you attend some kind of formal spiritual meetings. Maybe you go to church and go to some traditional social circle. And also you really need to ask yourself question about what other people are telling you, or what society is telling you. And because sometimes the old traditions are worth following, but then you have to see how the old tradition can fit your needs, fit your social needs, and fit your soul's mission. Sometimes you have to take what is good, what suits you, and then you also need to let go of those old taxes, old traditions that no longer suit you. So this month you really need to ask yourself about your own belief system. And also when it comes to socializing with others on the emotional level, try to loosen up. Loosening up doesn't mean that you always have some kind of sexual contact with others, no. But then you have to let out the emotions and let others know the real you, rather than building up some kind of formal, religious, uptight energy projecting outside. And also it's not like following the rules, like there's no certain routes that you need to follow. You have to follow your own intuition rather than following the roots and traditions. Sometimes when it comes to how you connect with others on the emotional level in a private setting, like circle of friends, family setting, and also your personal partnership and romantic relationship, it feels like in this month, instead of focusing on the lower chakra about instinct, survival, and sexual energy, you have to push the sexual energy towards the heart chakra, like connecting with others on the emotional level. And at the same time, it's about unconditional love. Try not to force yourself to do the things that you do not want to do, and try to change perspective when it comes to sexual relationship. Sexual relationship no longer be treated like survival reproduction. So you have to make a connection with the person on the emotion and spiritual level rather than on the physical appearance level. So instead of focusing on the outlooks, on the appearance, on the checklist of the income and background matches, you have to see how spiritually connected and how emotionally connected between the two of you. So tune it up. You do not need to go to see whether you are sexually compatible at this point. When you connect with others on the emotional level, you will naturally be connected with others on the sexual level. Because sexual energy also related to the love source, to the universe vast love source, rather than just focusing on the earthly side of the reproduction. As we emotionally and spiritually evolve, we no longer see sex as the reproduction process, and we no longer see it as the enjoyment. It's about two people based on the trust, based on a spiritual emotional connection. It's about interchanging the exchange of the love energy and sexual energy between the two people, and it can be very sacred. So you have to let the old traditional belief system go. At the same time, you have to understand that it's no longer about reproduction. It's no longer about releasing the sexual energy. It's about making a connection and being vulnerable and being 100% trust and 100% transparent and 100% reviewing the true unique self of the two, and then come together and to know about the deeper meaning of life, and to know that it's about connecting with the connection between the two souls, as well as gaining the wisdom of the universe, and no longer about satisfying each other's on the sexual needs. It's about connecting emotionally, spiritually. So you have to tune it up to the heart chakra. Do not just focusing on satisfying the sexual need. You have to tune it up to the heart chakra and give and take on the balance level when it comes to sexual energy, when it comes to connecting with another soul. I hope that you enjoy this reading. For more personal reading, please click the link in the description box below. Thank you. See you next month. Bye.